are things? That's how we're going to start off our videos now on how are things, because I noticed I did that. And I also noticed in the thumbnails, like the thumbnails is like where freeze frames, I think that's what they call them, thumbnails. And I look goofy. I like it's like a frozen. It is what it is. I don't care. I guess if I knew how to do better videos, it worried me. But anyways, just rolling along. Had to run into town, check the mail and get a few things. I'm heading back to work. It's been busy, man. Busy. And it's gonna get a lot busier. 'Cause it's a lake, right? It's holidays. So anyways, still haven't put together the Theosophy thing. Just been working on trying to figure stuff out, man. Doing my pondering as it be, and where can I improve? I found this new gal's channel. I forget, it's another one. A guy talks about spiritual warfare, New Age to Jesus, and then I got her. She did an interview. She was New Age. She found the Lord, and she did one. I forget the name of her channel or whatever, but she was talking about knowing you're born again. How do you know? I mean, how do you know? Because I don't. It's not like there's a big stamp, born again. At least that we got. Gosh darn it. Bought a new phone, and it's not very good. I need to go back to Verizon too, because the service with Metro's terrible. I don't know if it'll cross back over. I have no idea. Electronics are terrible to me. So anyways, it was a good video. I only got halfway through it, and I had to go, so I'm gonna watch the rest of it. She sounds like she kind of like me. She was saying in this interview, she wants to find good theology, sound doctrine, because it's so easy to be deceived nowadays, and it really is. I'm so leery of teachers and deliverance and all that. One that really jives with me is as I said before, Hope Spiritual Logic. He just, it seems as, from what I've read in the Word, and just how people carry themselves and how they speak, so that's how I discern through it. And there's a few others. It seems like most people attracted to his, most of his well, I got to go to the dentist. You get tasting an infection and it's starting to hurt. I'm there. My breath is probably rancid. So anyways, the people who subscribe to his channels and regulars, there's a few of them have channels, and it's just, I'm pretty fortunate that I found him. And but yeah, she was saying, I'm just so leery, because she's new in the faith, and, to find sound doctrine and not this, she was talking about deliverance, and not self-deliverance, but she didn't go to any deliverance. I'm leery of people putting hands on me and talking over me in these cantations. I'm leery of that, man. And I should be, because I probably already got enough demons in me. I probably do. In fact, I got a picture I seen when I was younger, guys, and it's a school picture. And it looks like, it's wild. I'll have to do one on that. It doesn't look like it's a reflection of the cameraman. This guy, the reflection that's in my hair, has real long arms. It just doesn't, I don't know anything about photography or nothing, so it just doesn't look right. It's probably a demon attached to me, even when I was young, because I've been tormented for a long time. Life of torment, but and then I torment others, so it's not like I'm some saint, threw a lot of torment people's way. I'm not happy, but I shouldn't laugh. I'm not, people I love, my boys, my ex-wife, course, I'm not in love with her, but I still love her. She's not a bad person. But she did throw a lot of torment my way. That's another thing, man. Check this out. So, God, I got to get these next winter. If I'm still working here, I'm digging up all these ferns out here. So, you know, there's a cat. He's been taking advantage of me quite a bit. So here I had an opportunity to, you know, steal, if you will, but take advantage of him. And, you know, justify it that, hey, man, he's been robbing me blind in many, many aspects. Well, I do feel the Holy Spirit convicted me on it. You know, it was like, yeah, you know, that all sounds good. That all sounds good, but that's not what we do. All right, it's not what we do. So I didn't do it. You know, it's where I already made up my mind. I'm doing it. I didn't do it. Just let it go. All right, because it's stealing. It doesn't matter if they're stealing from you. Now on the flip side, check this out. I watch a lot of prison, just out of prison. There's some good ones out there. It's very interesting because it's a whole new world in there. They have whole new rules. And a lot of these people are good people. You know, they're not bad people. You get stuck in there, you have to live by those rules, like it or not. You could be a Bible-believing Christian man. You could follow that doctrine and you know, try to live in peace. That's why I like Paul. As best as possible. I don't know where he said it. I think it's Corinthians. But yeah, we try to live in peace with all, if it's at all possible. It ain't possible in there, man. From what it sounds like, and I believe him, you know, if you try to, you know, if people come, because they're going to test you instantly. They, you know, you give them your honey buns. Honey buns are like money in there. You give them your honey buns, yeah. Then next, they're gonna want some buns. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying, man? You know, and that's just how it works in there, guys. It's just how it works. And there's a huge line here. It's terrible. I gotta see if I drive. So I work here, see this? Gosh darn it. So if I drive it, there's gonna be 10 people behind me all thinking, oh, he did it, I could do it too. You know, it's just how it works, but I gotta get up there because I gotta go to work. So anyways, yeah, you know, if you're in prison, I tell you what, you know, if they want to feed me to the lions, you know, like they did the early Christians or whatever, it's gonna suck. You know, but that's fine. I'm not gonna denounce him, even though I don't know him. But you know, here's the thing. I mean, if somebody wants to rape me, right? No, man, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. No, I don't think Jesus wants us to, you know, bow down. Yeah, you know, Luke, what did he tells people? He said, man, if you do not have a sword, and a sword ain't like a bow, it's meant for one thing. It's like a handgun. You know, it's meant for, you know, either it's meant for people. You ain't gonna use a sword to kill a deer. I reckon you could, but you know what I mean. A sword is meant for defense, meant for people. He told them, man, he told his followers, man, if you ain't got a sword, you sell what you got, get one. That's what he said. I'm not putting words in his mouth. He said, you sell what you got and you get one. They said, well, we got one. He said, all right, that's good enough. And I interpret that. He said, don't stockpile. You don't need 500 swords. Just get a sword. You have a sword, right? He's saying defend yourself. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I could be wrong, but that's what I interpret. He said defend yourself. So, you know, I get we're not supposed to be militant, and I don't think we should be, and I get it. I get why. But, you know, it just, so I don't know how I got on that tangent. I've got to bypass these people, though. So anyways, yeah, I've just been doing, I guess, soul searching is what you could call it, I guess. I don't know. A lot of that, a lot of we're coming down to the wire. Things are moving quick. I sure wish I could find the Lord. I did the little these. Yeah, I wish I could find him before like my number's up, so I could help other people find him. You know, my boys, I could be a good example. Say, hey man, I found the Lord. I don't know. Anyways, I gotta get to the dentist though. Reckon I got a couple of them that are bad. Doesn't really hurt to the point where it's like, but you can feel it's gonna get there. It won't get there. So, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, there's so much to talk about. The cat, he's bringing in ticks. A little pal. Now dig this, guys. This was long before I had the cat. It was probably almost a year ago when I first started here. I was coming back one night and I seen this critter, this animal. It resembled a fox, but it wasn't a fox. It had a short tail, but any animal, I'd say, in the wild, it resembled a fox. It definitely wasn't a domestic dog. And it ran so quick, didn't get a good look at him. Now, I brought it up to a couple people here, and nobody said nothing. I'm all right. Maybe I'm just making things out of this. Well, the cat made friends with this little critter dude because he seems to live below the guy next to me in the motorhome, Bill, old guy, and he works here, and he seems to live under Bill's motorhome or real close to it. And well, he was up on the deck. Him and the cat were playing, and it's real skittish. He does not want to be seen, and so I come around the corner and I see him, and he bolts, and the cat comes out, and the cat's all happy. You know, he knows me, but that little guy doesn't. So they're kind of befriended. That's kind of neat, you know. The cat's pretty darn social. He's a happy-go-lucky little shit. But he's getting ticks because it's just the weather, you know. And so anyways, well, let me pause it here because I got to drive through here. Okay, 1 second, guys. Well, it's off and cracking here, so I got to get to work. So, yeah, there's the story about the cat and me and the little creature. And all right, guys, love y'all, man.